السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الظروف والأوضاع الجيوسياسية المحيطة بباكستان تغيرت بسرعة مثيرة خلال الأعوام الماضية. إرهاب وتطرف وتجارب نووية في المحيط الهندي وسواه. هذه التطورات في منطقة جنوب آسيا وتداعياتها على باكستان اليوم نبحثها مع مستشار الأمن القومي الباكستاني ناصر خان جانجوا من الداخل. معكم زينب صفار، تابعونا. لعل باكستان هي ليست التحدي الوحيد في السياسة الخارجية بالنسبة للهند بحسب مركز ستراتفورد الأمريكي للدراسات الاستراتيجية والأمنية، حيث هدد التنافس الاستراتيجي بين الهند والصين بإفساح المجال أمام مواجهة عسكرية خلال العام المنصرم استمرت 73 يوما حول هضبة دوكلام المتنازع عليها في بوتان. وعلى الرغم من أن الجانبين قد وقفا في نهاية المطاف، إلا أن المشكلة الأساسية ستطاردهما في عام 2018. لقد جعل نفوذ الصين المتنامي في جنوب آسيا التي هي تقليديا منطقة نفوذ نيودلهي من الهند غير مستقرة، كما أنه بث حياة جديدة في النزاعات الحدودية بين البلدين، ولا سيما في ظل رغبة الهند بمواجهة الحزم المتنامي للصين في المنطقة، الأمر الذي سيدفع الهند إلى تعميق الشراكة الأمنية مع الولايات المتحدة واليابان اللتين تتشاركان الطموح نفسه في عام 2018. مستشار الأمن القومي الباكستاني الفريق المتقاعد ناصر خان جانجوا الذي قاد عمليات سوات وبلوشستان وفي أول إطلالة إعلامية له منذ استلامه هذا المركز يشرح من الداخل ما يعلنه مسؤولون باكستانيون عن أن دور الهند غير المباشر هو السبب الرئيس وراء العلاقات المتوترة ما بين إسلام آباد وواشنطن، وفي أن الهند كذلك تستخدم الأراضي الأفغانية ضد باكستان، وبالتالي مع التورط الهندي داخل أفغانستان ونمو التحالف ما بين واشنطن ونيودلهي، الفريق جانجوا كيف يقيم الدينامية وموازين القوى في المنطقة مع الآثار المحتملة على باكستان اليوم.
Thank you very much. It is a very complex question. But I think the nature of the question is rather localized. Let me just tell you that how the security landscape of the world is evolving. And then we can come to this question.
To the core of the question.
Yes.
True.
It has so happened that very recently US has declared China and Russia as revisionist states. US has declared them as their strategic challengers. US has declared North Korea and Iran as rogue states. And US has also talked of Pakistan providing safe havens to terrorists. So this is how they have talked of their national security and the challenges. So where are the revisionist states? China and Russia? They are in Asia. And when you come to North Korea and Iran, so it is the same region.
Of course.
So this is US outlook. I usually say that what is it that US and China cannot do by way of cooperation for the betterment of this world? Why compete? Why confront? But unfortunately, this is what has happened. with this development, US has also declared India as a strategic partner, net security provider. They have come up with Indo-Pacific strategy. That has altered the security architecture of the region. It is because of this competition. It is because of this competition where China and Russia have to be checkmated. So it is because of this that now on ground you see that Afghanistan is also being used for this long-term plan or big game. What is happening? That China and Russia have become conscious of this, that this is how they are thought of. They are being checkmated. The way India has come to Afghanistan and is using its soil, what is happening? It is making a two-front situation for Pakistan. One side is in India, one side is
Afghanistan. Yes.
But it doesn't stop here. India herself is seeking a two-front situation. One side is China, one side is Pakistan. You see how fragile fronts are emerging. With this, if you compare the defense budgets of Pakistan and India, so we are somewhere spending about 8 billion on our defense. So India can spend as much amount they want to. It is their economic capacity, but they have crossed the figure of 50 billion. So what is to be seen is that there is a symmetry between the two states, where Pakistan feels vulnerable, and then you come to realize that within the region there are so many disputes without the dispute resolution mechanism. Within the region, Afghanistan is unstable. People are dying. People of Pakistan are dying. The narco economy has reached the figure of 130 billion.
It's a very big number.
It's a very big number. And then the shifting signature of Daesh in Afghanistan.
True.
For which Central Asian republics and Russia have become, very cognizant of. So with so many things happening, such a competitive region, so I think we have been insensitive to the security architecture of the region, and we have rather contributed towards regional fragility. These are the policies framed by the powerful countries who believe in a competitive world. I think all of us have to be very, very mindful, and we must believe in a cooperative world.
Exactly. Sir, in this sense,
So now your question.
Yeah.
That in this big thing, when Pakistan is being assailed from the West, when Pakistan is being blamed, so what is happening? We are only fiddling with the fragile security landscape of this region. Whereas this region, Asia and Europe, this is a region of prosperity and progression in the future.
And resources.
Oh, we have the maximum people, maximum human resource,
Exactly.
maximum consumer markets.
And youthful countries.
Yes, and maximum manufacturing capacity, maximum development capacity, maximum connectivity potential. In fact, this region, by way of connectivity, will multiply each other.
Exactly.
This is a future world. This is a future economic
This is
bloc.
the heart of the world.
This is the heart of the world. And we should all contribute towards this stability. We should not make it unstable. This will be the bread basket, energy. Everything, you will get it here.
Exactly.
And this region will actually provide anything and everything to the world which it needs. Let's do it by way of peace. Let's invest in peace.
Let's cooperate, all of us
Yes,
together.
let's cooperate.
Allow us to stop now for a short break, and then we will highlight more the CPEC, which is the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and how it is a win-win situation for all the region. But after the break, sir. إذا فاصل قصير ونعود. لا تذهبوا بعيدا.
مستشار الأمن القومي الباكستاني الفريق المتقاعد ناصر خان جانجوا كيف يقرأ الوضع الأمني المتغير والدينامية في منطقة جنوب آسيا وتطور الممر الاقتصادي الصيني الباكستاني الذي يعد بحسب الخبراء وضعاً مربحاً للمنطقة برمتها، وماذا عن معارضة الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية لهذا الشريان الاقتصادي الحيوي؟
I think we have already discussed that Asia, along with Europe, is a region of prosperity. This is a region which will supply the livelihood to whole of the world. This is a region which, if connected from within and with outside world, will make the life better, will contribute the best for the betterment of the world. Because everything is here. Now CPEC is a way of economic thinking. Like I said in the beginning, that war is also evolving a world, but peace is also evolving a world. So peace evolves the world by way of people coming together.
And economy,
And
too.
then
Economy,
economy. But first it's all about people. It's all about people, ma'am. So when people come together, the next thing which contributes for their betterment is economy. But by coming together is very essential.
Exactly.
Now, CPEC is an endeavor which is going to evolve this region economically. And CPEC is just half. Because CPEC connects China, Pakistan, and the world. Okay? Where is another half? Another half is Pakistan, also with it, Iran, because Iran
Chabahar.
also has Chabahar.
Chabahar.
Then Afghanistan, then Central Asian republics, and sometime Russia. So this is yet another connectivity. Now if you...
So they are complementary, in a sense.
They are complementary. It is actually the connectivity of the region.
Exactly.
It is multiplication of the region economically, and also connecting with the world. And if you see, Pakistan is a blessed country, because if you come to Pakistan, you can go to all of these countries that I've just named. Like if you go to India, you cannot go to all. If you go to Iran, you cannot go to all. But if you come to Pakistan, you can go to all. So we are the gateway of this region. And so is the CPAC, so is the rest of connectivity. We can take anyone and everyone everywhere. Like I usually say that if India looks at Pakistan by way of peace, by way of resolving dispute, what is it that we cannot do for India? We can take India to China, one. We can take India to Afghanistan, Central Asian Republics, Russia, two. We can take India from Pakistan, Iran, Turkey to Europe.
So the interest is in the peace is in the interest of both nations.
And if
too.
India can join the CPAC, northern India can be taken care of with this shortcut. But by way of peace, by way of resolving the disputes. I think we have a great potential. And I feel that future economic bloc is also here. Like I said, the future world is also here. So when you are referring to CPAC, basically it's a turnaround of this region along with the world economically. Basically that is the thing, that is the spirit. And now when you come to the opposition of US, actually it is by way of competition again that US is looking at China or Russia. So I will for the sake of the better future of the world, I would like to say, let's not look at the world like this. It shouldn't be made a competitive world. It shouldn't be made a competitive world. We should not come to competition.
Connected world.
Oh, we should come to, again, people. We should connect people. We should bring them together.
Yes. Allow me to ask you, sir, my last question, something that you have been working on, bless your heart. A lot of work has been done in connection with madrasa reforms. There exist 38,000 madaris in Pakistan where 3.5 million students are getting education. You, sir, as I said, are working on madrasa reform in Pakistan. Tell us more about this program, this reform program, its progress and how that will affect the counterterrorism strategy.
Thank you, ma'am. This has been a question which has been asked quite frequently, and Pakistan has been blamed for this. First of all, let me say that institution of madrasa is as old as the religion of Islam itself. But when you relate madrasa to this region and then to Pakistan, basically it is in 1979 when Afghanistan was, when erstwhile USSR came to Afghanistan. You see, nobody sent their soldiers to fight here. You know it. Did US, UK, France, Germany, all of them did? No. Who fought in Afghanistan? People of Afghanistan. Who stood with them? Of Pakistan. So what was it? Actually, Ma'am Hillary Clinton has also said this, that we were the ones who raised these madrasas and used these madrasa students for jihad. So not only that people of Afghanistan, Pakistan, we were misused, but our concept of jihad was also misused. So this is the history. But, okay, at that time we gained from it. All of us gained from it. Now what had happened, that after dismemberment of USSR, everybody left Afghanistan in a lurch, from where 9/11 was inflicted. There are many conspiracy theories, but at that time it looked so. Hence the US came and attacked Afghanistan. So what has been happening actually? The one-time friends, it is a reverse swing. One-time friends turned out to be, this time, the enemies. So madrasas lies somewhere in this confusion. And that is why there is a blame on madrasas. There are some wonderful madrasas, very good madrasas in Pakistan, and everyone cannot be blamed. That was a time when an effort was made to use the madrasa students. Today, madrasa students don't want to be used like that. There is a greater need to integrate them in the larger education system of Pakistan.
And you have been successful in that.
I am on my way. And I don't call it madrasa reforms, because in our country, reforms are needed in whole of the education sectors. What I am calling it, that
integration.
It is mainstreaming of madrasa students, so that they are available with all the opportunities which is available to all others. I do not want that our religious education should be undermined. So we are bringing them, we are mainstreaming madrasa students actually. So what are we doing? We are actually adding up the subjects which are studied by all other students in Pakistan. So they are ready to teach them. And they are also being mainstreamed by giving them the opportunities. And very soon they will be integrated in whole of the system, and then this blame will also be over.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. So, Lieutenant General Nasir Khan Janjua, National Security Advisor of Pakistan, many thanks indeed for joining us.
Thank you. I thank you very much for coming over to Pakistan. Please take back our love for people of Beirut, for whole of the Arab world.
Thank you,
I'm really grateful.
And we are privileged and honored to be the first media outlet actually to conduct this interview with you, and also from your offices here at the Prime Ministry headquarters, from your office. It's a great honor for us to be with you, sir, and to listen to your very precious views.
Thank you, ma'am.
Always welcome, sir. إذا لقاء جديد في الأسبوع المقبل مع ضيف جديد وقضية جديدة، ودائما من الداخل. للمزيد من التواصل بريدنا theinside@almayadeen.net، وصفحتنا على الفيسبوك. من الداخل من كل فريق عمل البرنامج، من كل الميادين من إسلام وبعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.